Hi everybody, this is Caroline Sotheby and welcome to Up, Down, and Around Town. Anyway, something is special coming up and we had to find out what's happening, who's in charge, and a little bit more information about The Little Mermaid. So with me today, of course, is the director of the show, Bruce. Thanks for coming. You guys had
My pleasure.
Practice yesterday till almost 10 o'clock, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, a special one. So I appreciate you coming. And
Happy to be here. Thank you.
Good. You know what? For some people that have no idea, St. Elizabeth's was a church at one time.
Yes.
It's taken over by the groups.
Mm-hmm.
I should say groups because you are not the only group in there.
That's correct. There are actually 3 different groups that are in there. We have the Downriver Actors Guild, the Downriver Dance Company, and we also have Second Street Sound, which is a wonderful vocal group that work in that theater.
Okay. So how did you get involved?
I have been involved with theater all my life. And when I retired from teaching, I had a good friend of mine asked me if I would be interested in working on one of the productions for this theater company back when they were in their old building that was on Biddle.
Yeah.
And I said, sure, why not? Let's go do it. And it was a wonderful experience. I had a swell time with everybody that was involved in the show, and it just sort of became a second home for me, and ever since then I've been working on productions or participating in them.
How many have you had before?
Let's see, I did their production of Annie and A Christmas Carol, Cinderella, The Marvelous Wonderettes. This would mark my 5th one, not counting the productions that I performed in.
Okay, all right. So for somebody that is out there, has no idea what we're really talking about, you are at the Second Street Performing Arts?
Correct. Second
Okay.
Street Performing Arts Center. Mhm.
Okay. And what's your latest invention or whatever we want to call it? Because to me, I went there yesterday and I saw, my gosh, I mean, you're doing this and that, and here comes singers, and here comes dancers, and you're fixing up the background. That it's, you know.
It is a wonderful undertaking. It's exhilarating. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's a huge production to try to put on all of those things. In this particular production, I've taken on the job of director, choreographer, and set designer for the show. And that sounds like a lot, but it's actually makes the job a little easier, in my opinion, because the choreographer knows what the director wants, and the director knows what the set design is going to be, and it helps things move a little more smoothly by doing that.
Okay. So you started with 3 rehearsals after April.
Yes, we cast the show in the beginning of April. We began rehearsing immediately, so we've been working all that time, all those months, up till now.
Okay. So how would you encourage people to come on down?
So I would tell them that if they are looking for one of the most exciting and delightful productions they're ever going to see, this would be the one to see. It has a cast of 33 performers. Every last one of them is amazing. They all sing, they all act, they all dance. Many of them are on wheels. It's quite amazing to see.
You got to emphasize that, because I was watching and I thought, what's going on, you know? Because you don't see roller skates.
Yeah.
Explain that. How did you manage to get that going?
So the mer people who are part of A Little Mermaid, we had to carefully conceive what the movement would be, because those of you who are familiar with the fantasy creature of a mermaid understand that they don't have feet.
Right.
And so we have to move them around the show, and the wonderful ladies who play the part of our feature actress Ariel and all of her 6 Mer sisters have been using something that are called wheelies, which are tennis shoes that have wheels in them that can pop in and out as we use them. And they frequently employ those during their movement, so they appear to be gliding across the stage.
That took some exercise and practice.
It's fascinating what these dedicated performers have done, because when we auditioned, we asked everybody if they had ever had any experience with these. Have you had experience on wheelies? I think we had 1 person out of 100 that we auditioned who said that they had had experience using wheelies.
So that made one thing that you were carefully choosing somebody.
Yeah, and we said we didn't have anybody who had experience with that, but at least every one of them had had experience on roller skates.
Okay.
But they're 2 vastly different things, and so they've almost had to learn from scratch themselves how
Yeah.
to do this. And one of our lovely Mer sisters has acted as a coach with them. Jacqueline Jakimowski, who is one of the performers herself, has been working with them at almost every rehearsal to help them get the flow of it and feel more confident doing it.
So they don't practice at home. It's strictly when they're on the stage then?
They can practice at home, but the stage is the flooring that they use, and
Yeah.
the kind of surface that you move on does make a difference.
Okay. All right. Would you like to, hey, well, maybe we can have Joe go to the promo
Sure.
that you guys sent yesterday. And this give us an idea of the costumes, the characters in the play.
Absolutely.
Okay. Beautiful. Who did that for you?
That was Jim McConnell. He is a incredible videographer and makes these wonderful promotions for us when we're doing our shows. I met him when I was in the production of Grease. We were in that together, and he did the same thing for that show.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was pretty fast.
He did that, I think, with 2 nights of rehearsal to work with and put all together.
Yeah, but it worked.
Yeah.
It gives you an idea of what you're doing, how you're planning it. I mean, even that one little area where the gal came
Sure.
sliding through.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, because I had talked to somebody, trying to get information is a sort of rough situation, because you have to wait for a volunteer to call.
Right, right.
And I said, I'm determined to go there and find out how you put a mermaid on the show. And she says, got to use your imagination.
It's true.
But you have the effect that gives you it. You don't concentrate on the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You learn it. It just becomes part of your routine, just like anything else. Just like the
Yeah.
costume you wear, or the lines you deliver, or the dance moves that you execute.
So, are you getting more anxious as the weeks go by?
Very. We're about to step into what we call our pre-tech week, which is of course followed by our tech week, and then the show opens. So we have 2 weeks left to put all the finishing touches on the show and make sure that everything is working and functioning the way it's supposed to. All the costumes do what they're supposed to do. All the sets do what they're supposed to do. The lighting, the sound, all of that hits in the right places.
Yeah, the lighting is another feature.
Yeah, yeah, the lighting is phenomenal, and we have a wonderful lighting team. Sean Rice and Regan Thomas are handling our lighting, and Nathan Vasquez, who is also in the show, is assisting them with the design for the show, because the lighting cues, people don't realize that there are hundreds and hundreds of them during the course of the 2 hours that you watch the show. Very subtle changes that happen to
Yeah.
light, whether it's a performer or parts of the set that should be lit or darkened. It's quite an undertaking.
And that's a minute by minute
It's,
situation.
it's literally minute by minute. All of the lighting moves are put into our lighting board computer, and during the course of the show, perhaps 300 cues take place one by one as the show is moving on, and it refocuses what the
So
lights show.
you're able to do that.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
see, when we had gone to see the ice shows and the preparation before that, I was up in the booth and we realized, yeah, they're doing this and this, and this one's coming from this way, and oh, subtle. So it's like they were on the spot determining how they should do it. But now you got yourself computerized, so that helps out.
It is. It's quite amazing, and they actually will spend an entire day making sure that every single light cue is correct, that it's going to hit the right actor, that it's going to hit the right pieces of scenery, do every single thing, get those all logged into the computer, and then it becomes a matter of when the show is being run, one of those lighting people is hitting every single cue at the right time to make sure that it goes off.
Because a person can move out of the spot that light wasn't okay.
Yep.
But you have somebody there that can,
Absolutely. Yep. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. They can go to manual if something like that happens and fix it. But
See, there's more than just somebody performing on the stage.
oh, it's people don't realize how many people are in the background. You know, it's almost like for as many people as you see on stage, there are that many more off stage making the magic happen outside of the view of the audience. So there are people who are working on costumes, who are helping to dress actors and change their hair and their makeup as is needed throughout the show. People on the soundboard making sure that all of the microphones are set correctly and that we're hearing everybody who's supposed to be singing correctly.
Now, they don't have individual mics on.
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yeah. They use a body mic, and you don't see them really. They sort of blend in to their face and hair, and it picks up their voices so that we can get the best possible sound for you, and blend it as best as possible so that all of the vocal parts are being heard equally, and you hear all that gorgeous sound that should be there.
That's a job by itself.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because, you're thinking about things can change. Maybe
Yeah.
a person has a cough that week or a little different, and you're trying to
Absolutely.
camouflage that too. So
Exactly. Our musical director is Kyle Harward, and he's amazing, and he will actually be running the sound for the show. And if somebody, as you said, isn't feeling too well that particular day and we need to boost them a little bit, they can do that. A sound check has to be done prior to every single show to make sure that the levels will be right. It's no small job.
So it's not those people that you're watching on the stage. It's your background.
It's both of them
Yeah.
in combination, making sure that we're getting the absolute best we can all the time.
So those people should come on the stage too afterwards. Really?
They deserve it. They really do.
Yeah.
We acknowledge them in the curtain call But yeah, they really do deserve to take their own bows.
Okay. So for some people are saying, okay, so you're talking about The Little Mermaid. When is it going to be and where and what time?
Okay, it's at the 2nd Street Performing Arts Center in Wyandotte, and it opens on August 14th. That is a Friday. It runs for 2 weekends through August 24th, which is a Sunday. Our Friday and Saturday performances begin at 7:30, and our Sunday matinees begin at 3 o'clock. So you have 6 opportunities to see this gorgeous, family-oriented production with one of the most beautiful scores of music I think I've ever heard by Howard Ashman and Alan Menken.
So what got you interested in this one in particular?
I was working in the theater's production of Grease. We did a wonderful production of Grease called Grease Older and Bolder, where everyone in the show was 50 or up.
Okay.
And I was lucky enough to be cast in that particular show. And while that was running, the show's artistic director, Tamara Marla Hornby, came to me and said, would you be interested in doing a special summer project? It's not on either of our seasons. It's something that we've wanted to add. And I asked, well, what is it? And they told me it was Disney's Little Mermaid, so immediately I was interested. And I said, well, I have some questions about what I would be able to have in terms of making this show come to life. And they said yes to everything, so how could I turn that down? It was, pretty terrific.
Can you imagine, though, I mean, did you have a background information on the show, on the Mermaid itself?
Yes, I'm very familiar with it. I've been working in theater since I was about 15, and so I'm an avid theater follower and performer and actor and composer. I like to do all of it, and so I was very familiar with the show.
Beautiful. I mean, when you think you had, Cinderella and that, basically it's musical
Yes.
to a point.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever do anything serious, or is no fun?
I love doing non-musicals as well. I
Really?
love doing dramatic pieces, and they're just as exciting, just as wonderful. It's a slightly different animal, but they have all of the same energy and fun as a musical.
Well, I hope everybody gets that energy fun too. Come on down. And
Please.
how do you get your tickets?
It is super easy to get the tickets. All you have to do is go to the Downriver Actors Guild's website. You can literally type in Downriver Actors Guild.
Yeah.
It will immediately take you to our website. Just click on the tickets, pick the show you want to see and the night you want to see that performance, and you will be able to get your tickets with no problem.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now you can go home and go to sleep.
I'm going to do that.
I asked him because, normally after something like a rehearsal, you're wound up.
Yes.
You can't. I mean, you're thinking of this and this, and gee, we got to change that. Right?
Yep, definitely. You go home and you go over your notes, and you think, I got to get this done first thing tomorrow morning, and this and that, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you. I appreciate it. I know we don't have a whole half hour, but thank you. Like I
you.
said,
My pleasure.
I enjoyed yesterday, even that little bit that I saw what was going on, and I'm amazed at your back panels. How you want to give a story on that?
Sure. The show, I don't want to give away too much, but the show utilizes something called periectois, and most people won't know what that is, but it goes back to the ancient Greeks. They invented the periectoi. Basically, they're a 3-sided column. If you were looking at it from above, you would see a triangle, and it allows you to get 3 different surfaces that you can have different scenery painted on. We've upped that game a little bit because we have 4 of those periectois, and they're 4 by 10, and every one of them has a set of doors that opens so that you have both a closed face and an open face, which gives us 24 different pieces of scenery to work with. Our show has 27 set changes in it that all happen in that 2 hours. And they're on wheels, so they can glide and be swiveled and moved into place, which they are by the cast. It all happens within the body of the show.
another thing to look for.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you again, and good luck. I'll try to be down there.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And I hope you enjoy this. He came out a special time at 10 o'clock morning on Friday. And hey, go down, see it. Enjoy yourself too before the week ends. And we'll see you next time on Up, Down, and Around Town. Okay.